Hello and welcome to our channel Maths Tactics. Today we are going to learn LCM. Do you know what LCM stands for and what does it mean? Let me explain it to you. LCM stands for least common multiple. This was just the full form of LCM. But what does it actually mean? Let me describe it to you word by word. Let's split the term. Least common multiple. To understand it better, we need to understand it backwards. So, we'll start from multiple. What is a multiple? Let's say we have a number 3 and we multiply it with different numbers from 1 to 12. So, 3 multiplied by 1 is equals to 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is equals to 6. 3 multiplied by 3 is equals to 9. 3 multiplied by 4 is equals to 12. 3 multiplied by 5 is equals to 15. 3 multiplied by 6 is equals to 18. 3 multiplied by 7 is equals to 21. 3 multiplied by 8 is equals to 24. 3 multiplied by 9 is equals to 27. 3 multiplied by 10 is equals to 30. 3 multiplied by 11 is equals to 33 and 3 multiplied by 12 is equals to 36. So the numbers you see after the equals sign is the multiple of 3. Yes, all of these numbers. Allow us to elaborate multiples of some other numbers as well. So the multiples of 4 are how about 6? The multiples of 6 are, alright, we have now got the multiples of 3, 4 and 6. And now we are done with the first word, which was multiple. Time to move on to the another word, which is common. By saying common, what do you recall? Yes, right. Common means something which is same or shared by two or more elements. If we look at the multiples of 3, 4 and 6, can you find out the similar numbers? Yes, the numbers are 12, 24 and 36. As these three numbers are same among the multiples, they can be called common multiples. At this stage, we have understood two words. One is multiple and the other is common. On to the last word, least or lowest. So, amongst all the common multiples, can you identify which one is the smallest? Yes, right. 12 is the smallest of all. So, least or lowest common multiple of 3, 4 and 6 will be 12. This method is not normally used to find out the LCM of any set of numbers, as this will take ages to find it. For this, we already have a procedure. In the procedure, we write down the set of numbers separated by commas and make some lines like this. We are going to use prime numbers to start dividing the set of numbers. This is also known as LCM by Prime Factorization Method. So, the very first prime number is 2. The set of numbers which we had were 3, 4 and 6. 2 can divide both 4 and 6 but not 3. What do you think? What should we do? Don't worry. We will divide the numbers which can be divided by 2 and leave the number which cannot be divided. As 3 cannot be divided, we'll just copy it down to the next row, put a comma and we will move on to the next number, which is 4. 4 can be divided by 2. So, 4 divided by 2 gives us 2. We will write 2 in the next row, just below the number 4. Add a comma and move on to the next number, which is 6. As 6 can also be divided by 2, So 6 divided by 2 equals to 3. We will write 3 below 6. As still we have 2 among the new set of numbers, we will use 2 again for division. We will leave both the 3's, copy them down and divide 2 by 2. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1. Now for the remaining numbers, we can move on to the next prime number, which is 3. And both of them can be divided by 3. So 3 divided by 3 equals to 1. And 1 from here will be copied down. Remember one thing, that we'll keep on dividing by using prime numbers only, unless we get the remainder 1 for all the numbers given in the set to find out the LCM. Once we are done with this procedure, we will multiply all the prime numbers together. In our case, we had 2, 2 and 3. So 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 4 and 4 multiplied by 3 is equals to 12. Our answer is 12. If you recall the previous part of our video, we had 12 as the LCM. So our answer is correct. Let's practice some more sets. LCM of 12 and 18. 12 and 18 both can be divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6 and 18 divided by 2 is equals to 9. Now, here only 6 can be divided by 2. So, we will divide it only before we move on to the another prime number. 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3 and copy down 9. 3 and 9 both are the multiples of 3. The next prime number. We will divide both of them by 3. 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1 and 9 divided by 3 is equals to 3. We are left with 3 again. So 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1. To find out the LCM, we will multiply all the prime numbers used to divide the numbers. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 is equals to 36. Why don't you guys try a new pair, which is 19 and 27? Well, you guys have 10 seconds for this, but if you feel like you need some more time, you can pause the video to find out the LCM of 19 and 27. Your time starts now. Was your answer 513? Correct. You have understood how to find out the LCM, but if your answer was not 513, let me solve it step by step. Here, 19 is a prime number and the other number is a composite number. So, we will multiply it with 27. Our LCM will be 513. 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 19 gives us 513. We can conclude. If you have a group of numbers and the greatest number is divided by all the remaining numbers in the set, the greatest number will be the LCM of that group. For example, 12, 36 and 72. Here, 72 is the greatest number. It can be divided by both 36 and 12. So, 72 will be the LCM. Let me show you by solving it. When you have a prime number among the group of numbers, eliminate the numbers which can be divided, then simply multiply the remaining number with the prime number. Example, 13, 24, 12 and 4. Here 4 and 12 will be eliminated as they can divide the number 24 completely. So we will be left with 13 and 24. So our LCM will be 312. Last but not the least, if you have a group of prime numbers only, they all will be multiplied together to get their LCM. Example 3, 5, 7. All of these are the prime numbers. We'll multiply them together and our answer would be 105. This would be their LCM. Here are a few sets of numbers for you to find out their LCM. Once you are done, check your answers in the pinned comments below. If our video really helps you to understand the topic, please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon.